just reporting, breaking a story that this venue might change for the very famous, legendary Oscars. We're going to tell you all about that coming up.
Kodak Theater. They've hosted the Academy Awards show for nearly a decade now.
But that could change if the group that puts on the Oscars does not renew the contract. Let's go live now to KTLA's Christina Pascucci for more on this story. Hi, Christina.
Hey, Carolyn. Hey, Rick. Well, yes, this just out today. The Hollywood Reporter broke this story, and what we're learning is that the Academy notified the Kodak Theater and said after the 2013 show, they might not renew the contract. They're saying it's purely a business decision. They're saying if the Kodak is willing to renegotiate the lease, they'd be willing to talk to them. But the Oscars have been happening here for a decade. History's been made within these walls, and like I said, the Academy says purely a business decision. The senior editor of the Hollywood Reporter, Alex Benblock, he explained why the Academy, though, would want to stay here.
It's got magic. There's Hollywood, the mythical place. They like being in Hollywood, and when they had to leave Hollywood, they didn't like it. So they like to stay there. Second of all, when the Kodak Theater was built, it was designed to the specifications of the Academy. They worked with the designers hand in glove. It's a great TV studio for what they want to do.
It would be a big blow to the Kodak Theater and this whole center here if the Academy Awards were taken away. Of course, a lot of people are attracted to this area, a lot of tourists, just because this is where the Oscars happen. So they are still negotiating. The Kodak Theater, they have Cirque du Soleil here about 11 months out of the year. So if the Oscars choose to move, they'll just have them 12 months a year, still be making money and profitable. Certainly not the same. And what we're hearing is it would be in the best interest of both parties involved if they could make a deal. I'm in Hollywood, Christina Pascucci, live for KTLA 5 News. Rick and Carolyn, back to you.
All right, Christina, we appreciate it.
Will the legendary Oscars be getting a new home? We'll tell you all about it coming up.
Hi. The Kodak Theater, it has hosted the Academy Awards show for nearly a decade now.
But that could change if the group that puts on the Oscars decides against renewing its contract. Let's go live now to KTLA's Christina Pascucci for more on this. Christina.
Hey, Carolyn and Rick. Well, the Academy has notified the owner of the Kodak Theater just this week. This is breaking today, that if they can't negotiate a new lease, they might be changing their home.
If something is working, why change it?
That is the question some are asking after hearing the news the Oscars might be getting a new home.
What they really want is to renegotiate the deal.
Hollywood Reporter's Alex Benblock, he broke this story Saturday, and he says it's purely business. The Oscars want a better deal on their lease. They say they've made the Kodak famous.
Everywhere in the world, people know the Kodak Theater because the Oscars are held there.
There's even a list of Best Motion Picture winners on pillars leading into the venue. This man came from China to see the pillars and where all the stars gather for the Academy Awards.
We heard many years ago, we heard about that. So we're dreaming to see the ceremony.
There are a few advantages for the Academy to keep the Oscars here. First, the Kodak was built specially for the Oscars and boasts various amenities.
It was designed to the specifications of the Academy. They worked with the designers hand in glove. It's a great TV studio for what they want to do.
Also, moving to a new venue would likely mean moving out of Hollywood, losing its luster.
Hollywood is Hollywood. Hollywood is where movies are made.
The stars belong to Hollywood.
Now, the Oscars will be happening here at the Kodak Theater this coming year in just about a month or so, and the following in 2013. But after that, it could be the end of an era here at the Kodak Theater unless they're able to come up with a new deal. In Hollywood, I'm Christina Pascucci for KTLA 5 News. Rick and Carolyn, back to you, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Christina. Thank you.